everybody, below 10,000 here, bringing you another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate leak discussion video. It has been far too long since a credible leak has surfaced, and I want to first things first apologize to those of you who are subscribed to my channel, who were expecting Rate Their Chances last week. It was going to happen, but as some of you may know if you follow my Twitter, I was staying at my sister's house for the past 2 weeks, and on Thursday her internet got cut off. She didn't pay the bill. So I had to move all my electronics back to my place on Friday, and I could only get online for a few hours a day to stream, and that was that. So I didn't have time to script any videos, I missed out on all the DATAMINE stuff, I missed out on the other leaks on apparently 5chan, and I want to apologize to everyone who was expecting my news coverage on the subject because I simply had no options available that could let me cover this and continue my schedules. It was a frustrating week, but I am here now and I want to apologize to everyone once again for not being able to deliver the news on time, but I am going to be covering what I know about the DATAMINE now based on what I have been linked. So I hope you guys enjoy. So today's video is specifically going to be about the DATAMINE leak, which means this is about information that has been officially data-mined from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. What this means is that I'm not going to be covering any leaks that originated on 4chan or whatever. I am literally covering a fully DATAMINE leak from Twitter. I will put links down below. There is apparently a leak going around on 4chan and 5chan and all that, and I will be taking a look at that tomorrow, so look forward to that video then. But the DATAMINE leak is interesting, and I took a look at a few Twitter threads, and the first thing is this first one, and this was a tweet by @Jam1Ghana, who says, "Okay, so since the secret's out, here's confirmation. Params in Ultimate confirm the code names of 2 future characters, Jack and Brave. The labels for these characters are Fighter Kind Jack, Fighter Kind Brave, and Fighter Kind Paku, Paku being Piranha Plant. So Jack is actually Joker. I believe Jack can be translated to Joker and makes sense. Brave, on the other hand, people have been speculating who on earth Brave could be. Now, some people have been saying Brave can translate to hero, and a lot of people have been speculating Erdrick ever since a leak about a month ago, where apparently a whiteboard was found in Japan, and it had information on Joker, and it had information on Erdrick for Smash Brothers. That was sort of like a leak thing that went around. I never covered it because I didn't really think to, but apparently it might be the case. So we got a few more Twitter threads to go through. One that was going over like parameters for the characters and talking about their stats and their weights, and this might actually help us figure out who this mysterious Brave character is. And I'm not going to look at every single stat, like I'm not going to look at landing lag and all that, because I don't understand that. So I'm just going to look at the tweets that I understand and convey them to you, and you can take a look at the full thread down below. So @_Mizumi said, "For those curious on the stats of the 3 DLC characters, here is their run speed. Piranha Plant is 1.72, Joker is 2.21, and Brave is 1.74. To put this into scale, Sonic has a max speed of 3.85, and Incineroar has a speed of 1.18. So this new Brave character is about as fast as the Piranha Plant, if not a tiny bit faster. I'd be interested to see what the statistics for characters like Marth and Ike are, because if people are expecting Erdrick, you can imagine that this character will probably be about as fast as any sword wielder, given Erdrick is a Dragon Quest Heroes character, or not Dragon Quest Heroes, a Dragon Quest character, and I assume wields a sword. He's apparently the hero class, which Brave can translate into, according to some people, but who knows. Other fun facts are that Joker can wall jump, thank the Lord. I think Joker kind of deserves to wall jump given all the climbing he does in his home game. Plant and Brave can't wall jump, so what this is basically telling me is that Brave is not going to be this floaty character, nor is it going to be a heavyweight character. I think Brave is going to be somewhere in between, like, you know, your normal kind of medium-style fighter. But the fact that they can't wall jump means they're not going to be some agile ninja-type character. So it kind of fits with everyone's speculation that Erdrick is potentially going to be this character. So next up, they have the weights for the character. Piranha Plant weighs 112, Joker weighs 89, Brave weighs 101, and for reference, the lowest and highest are Pichu with 62, and Bowser at 135. So the fact that the character is over 100, I don't know if it's going to mean a lot. I think it just means that this character is humanoid, because Joker is quite a speedy character, but he's also 89, which is, you know, kind of like in the mid-region. So I think it's, so far it's just fitting like your kind of sword fighter, RPG fighter archetype at this point. Plant and Joker have rapid jabs, while Brave does not. That is interesting to note. Rapid jabs, I assume being like really quick flurry attacks. I think Marth has like a special that you can do that involves like fast jabs, but not kind of just in general with normal sword slashes. So, once again, this kind of fits with Erdrick. So, let's take a look at the last tweet that I had. Plant is a large character, Joker and Brave are medium. The size is fighter size L for Plant, and fighter size M for the others. Pichu and small characters are fighter size S, Bowser, for example, is fighter size L, and Giga Bowser is fighter size LL. So, effectively, it's telling us that Brave is probably going to be some sort of human character, and makes sense. Now, there are some people out there who, for whatever reason, I believe are thinking this might be Sora, because there is I believe like a Brave Drive form in Kingdom Hearts 2, and that's a stretch. That is definitely a stretch. I don't think this is Sora. I really do think this could be Erdrick, because Erdrick was featured in leaks like literally like half a month ago, and then has shown up again in multiple leaks, and is now kind of like the bandwagon character. And Dragon Quest is a series that I think has certainly earned a spot on Smash Brothers if we're going by how they've been doing DLC for the past few years for these games. Is that it's a Japanese developer, Square Enix, I believe. If I'm mistaken, please tell me otherwise. But yeah, Square Enix, who already have Cloud in the game, and they could stand to get another character in there. So if they're not going to get someone like Sora, who maybe has problems with Disney, I could see a Dragon Quest character being the next best thing, because Dragon Quest is insanely popular in Japan. It is something that is going to sell there, and with the recent success of the most recent Dragon Quest game, yeah, I think it's looking likely. I think it is possibly, definitely, maybe 100% Erdrick, and I would definitely put him as definitely a high shot at getting into this game. It is interesting just kind of looking at this data mine and realizing that these people knew about this data mine way in advance of the reveals. They knew these characters were potentially going to be in the game, which is really interesting and really kind of annoying, Nintendo. Why do you put these files into your finished game if they're not going to be used just yet? I don't understand that. I feel like it's probably some game dev thing that I don't get, but I feel like Nintendo does it a lot more often than other companies, and God, it drives me nuts. I swear to God, come on Nintendo, don't spoil the rest of the characters. Assuming this leak I'm covering tomorrow isn't true, and the characters aren't already spoiled. So yeah, Erdrick from Dragon Quest. If this is the character that is being referenced by Brave, what do you guys think about that? Because I will admit, on a completely personal note, I have zero attachment to the Dragon Quest franchise. I have never played a Dragon Quest game, because, I won't lie, the Akira Toriyama character designs just don't flow with me. I'm so used to seeing them in Dragon Ball Z that seeing them in any other setting, it just doesn't feel right, and I've never really gelled with what the games are putting down. I know they are probably great games, and I know there is an audience out there somewhere for them, but they just feel too not cut and dry, too cookie cutter for me. They feel very much like just generic JRPGs, like they are poster boy JRPGs, whereas at least Final Fantasy, regardless of how generic it can be at times, it has been trying to reinvent the wheel, so to speak, over the past, like, 10 years, so we'll give him that. Honestly, I don't know how to feel. Like, if Erdrick is the next character, I can't say I'm gonna be super hyped. Maybe I'll enjoy how they play and really like them when they're in the game, which is something that I think happened with a lot of the characters that were revealed this time around for actual Ultimate. But, like, on a base hype level, I can't say I'm that interested. But if you guys are interested and excited for a potential Square Enix character who could be Erdrick, well then, it's very exciting for you guys. Thank you everyone for watching today's little DATAMINE video. What do you think of this DATAMINE? It is official information. This is official stuff. This is stuff that you can ponder at your own leisure. You can look at landing lag and frames and stuff in the Twitter thread down below. Tomorrow I'll be covering the more juicy 4chan, 5chan leak that apparently goes into all 5 characters that are apparently on the fighter pass, whether that is the case or not, and I am interested to see what it is. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm so sorry that it took me so long to get this video out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.